Jai Hind. Good morning, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am, Senior Mistress Ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. It is with great pleasure I, Ananya,
and I, Anya,
welcome you to the 73rd Republic Day of India. First and foremost, a warm Republic Day wishes to all. On this day, let us celebrate the freedom to express and live our lives with pride, which was granted to us by the makers of the Constitution.
Before we proceed, let's pay tribute to our vibrant nation of Kuwait. May I now call upon Ahmed, Malik and Ziad for the Tahiyya al-Kuwait, followed by the Kuwait National Anthem. Students, please stand in position for the same.
Tahiyya al-Kuwait.
تحيا الكويت
تحيا الكويت
تحيا الكويت
تحيا الكويت
تحيا الكويت
عاش الأمير
عاش الأمير
عاش الأمير
عاش الأمير
عاش الأمير
عاش الأمير
تحيا الأمة العربية
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 تحيا الأمة العربية.
وعلى جبينك طالع السعادي وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت فلست للمجد يا من آباء الأولى كتبوا ذكر الخلود فنادت القلوب الله أكبر إنهم عرب طلعت كواكب جنة الخلد وطن الكويت فإنت للمجد وعلى جبينك طالع السعادي وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت فإنت للمجد.
May I now call upon Jumana for the recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by its translation by Ziad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. صدق الله العظيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of existence. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on earth. Who is it that can intercede with Him except by His permission? He knows what is before them and what will be after them, and they encompass not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. His courtesy extends over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation tires Him not. And He is the Most High, the Most Great. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
I call upon our respected Vice Principal Ma'am to lead us through the morning prayer.
Good morning, children. Wish you a very happy Republic Day. Let's bow our heads and close our eyes for a moment of prayer. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by Thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake.
Thank you, ma'am. January 26th is special to all Indians because it marks the day in 1950 when India's constitution came into force. thus completing India's transition towards becoming a free and independent republic. The 6-member drafting committee under Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's chairpersonship gave India her constitution, considered the longest constitution in the world. Today, we will share many interesting facts on the Indian Republic Day and display the beauty of our multicultural country. So let's begin today's assembly with a song and drive away the winter chills.
A song about one's country does so much more. It inspires you and ignites a patriotic fervor within. They make your heart swell with pride. To enhance this feeling of patriotism and enthusiasm, we will now have a musical composition sung by the students of grades 5, 6 and 7.
दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर
creating a constitution, a guiding book of laws for a country as diverse as India was not easy for the makers. With the next program, we would like to introduce our great forefathers who paved the way for the nation's independence and sovereignty with their wisdom, vision, and sacrifice.
I am the foundation of democracy, the supreme law of the land, and I carry a remarkable history. I am firmly of the people, for the people, and by the people. Yes, indeed, I am the Constitution of India. I am the longest written constitution in the world. It took the Constituent Assembly less than 3 years to draft me. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar served as the chairman of the drafting committee, and he is the father of the Indian Constitution. I was adopted on the 26th of November 1949, and I came into effect on the 26th of January 1950, which declared India's independence as an independent republic. This date was chosen because on this day in 1930, the Indian National Congress revealed Purna Swaraj, the declaration of India's independence from the colonial rule. I am not a mere lawyer's document. I am the vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age.
I am the preamble, the very first page of the Indian Constitution. I, along with the Constitution, came into effect on the 26th of January 1950, and that is why this day every year is celebrated as the Republic Day of India. I am read as, we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Now, let me introduce my sculptors that have brought me to life. We have Dr. B.R. Ambedkar with us, who chiseled me with his mighty pen.
Our difficulty, as I said, is not about the ultimate future. Our difficulty is how to make the heterogeneous mass that we have today take a decision and march together in a cooperative way on that road which is bound to lead us to unity. Let us put aside slogans. Let us put aside words which frighten people. Let us even make concessions to the prejudices of our opponents. Let us bring them in so that they may willingly join with us on walking upon that road which, as I said, if we walk long enough, must lead us to unity. Jai Hind!
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to light and freedom. A moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to new, when an age ends, and when the soul of a nation, long suppressed, finds utterance. Vande Mataram.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten me, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. We all know that the only purpose of our Constitution is to ensure equality, liberty, and unity amongst all the countrymen. Our Constitution satisfies the people of all groups, communities, and religion inhabiting this vast land and ensures them the freedom of action, thought, belief, and worship. It breaks the shackles of slavery and gives freedom to all. Remember, our Constitution
is priceless. Keep it safe. Jai Hind! I am Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India. As long as I have life, as long as blood flows through this arm of mine, I shall not leave the cause of freedom. I am only a woman, only a poet, but as a woman, I bring to you the weapons of faith and courage and the shield of fortitude. And as a poet, I fling out the banner of song and sound, the bugle call to battle. Vande Mataram!
I am Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Every citizen of India must remember that I am an Indian and I have every right in this country, but with certain duties. No distinction of caste and creed must hamper us. All are the sons and daughters of India. We should all love our country and build a destiny of mutual love and help. Jai Hind!
I am M.N. Roy. I mean, Manavendra Nath Roy. I'm pretty sure that none of you would be knowing me. But still, my name is stuck up on the walls of the Indian history. I am an Indian communist revolutionary, radical activist, and political theorist, as well as a noted philosopher in the 20th century. From my point of view, our object is the economic freedom of the producing classes. This ultimate goal will be attained after a long and bitter struggle. Therefore, our primary task was to organize the masses and lead them in the struggle for economic freedom. Vande Mataram!
I am Aruna Asif Ali, an Indian educator, political activist, and publisher. I am widely remembered for hoisting the Indian national flag at Gwalior Tank Maidan, Bombay, during the Quit India movement in 1942. I was dubbed heroine of the 1942 movement for my bravery in the fall of danger and was named the Grand Old Lady of Independence Movement. For the year 1964, I was awarded the International Lenin Peace Prize. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Jai Hind!
Non-violence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man. All the religions of the world, while they may differ in other respects, unitedly proclaim that nothing lives in this world but truth.
Thank you, friends. Do you know which is the national musical instrument of India? Well, if you didn't, it is the veena, considered a divine instrument because of its association with the Hindu goddess Saraswati. Let us listen to a soulful, melodious performance by Pritika Ramesh. Kritika that was indeed soothingly divine. India is a vibrant, multicultural, multi-ethnic and multi-religious nation. Dr. Ambedkar and the 6-member drafting committee were walking on thin ice when they were framing the Constitution. They sought to instill the values of secularism and equality in all Indians by preparing a detailed and comprehensive book of law. Come along and let's listen to a poem by Dilip Thakur on the Indian Constitution recited by the students of grade 5.
The Indian Constitution by Dilip Thakur. On this lovely Republic Day, we love our Constitution, or should say, the most comprehensive. Our Constitution is such to all of us. It has given so much. Beyond any doubt, it's the nation's pride when looked at from any side. Besides many rights, we have duties to perform. No rights with duties is the required norm. From the democracy, power it gets. For the government also, the limit it sets. It's a matter of joy and pride. Our Constitution is the best guide. To all the Constitution makers, let's pay tribute. To this wonderful Constitution, let's all salute.
Thank you, students. National symbols of a country are important information that represents the country's history, culture, heritage, tradition, and values. So, let's get to know the national symbols of India better and understand why they were chosen so.
Patriotism, love for the motherland, and a burning desire to serve the nation, imbibed in certain individuals, has brought India here. Not too long ago, almost 3/4 of a century, there lived some great humans that delivered us into a republic nation. One free of other limitations, one free to design itself. In the past, the remnants of certain aspects of our legacies were often depicted in art, sculpture, and forms of creativity that most Indians can associate and identify with. Such was the beginning of a vast and unique part of our cultural heritage, what we now address as national symbols. The purposes of using these symbols are often profound, yet something that can be associated with the unique quality of our nation, even making it an object of national importance because of the sentiments attached by crores of people spread across the world, whose hearts bleed blue. Our national symbols are elements of Indian identity, a way to honor the past, celebrate the present, and envision the future.
The national flag of India. A flag is the most important symbol of a country. The national flag of India is a symbol of honor, patriotism, and freedom for the country. It represents the unity of the people of India in spite of their differences in culture, religion, and language. Our national flag is tricolor, also called as Tiranga. The topmost color is saffron, which represents courage and sacrifice. The middle one is white, which denotes peace and truth. And the lowermost color is green, which symbolizes faith and chivalry. The middle strip of white color has an Ashok chakra having 24 equally divided spokes, which represents the eternal wheel of law. It is a moment of sheer proudness and happiness for every Indian to watch the national flag fly.
The national emblem means national crest, shield emblem or logo design, which represents the image and dignity of the country's political power and people. Many nations have an emblem in addition to a national flag. The national emblem of India, interchangeably known as the state emblem, was adopted from the Sarnath lion capital of Ashoka, a statue from 280 BCE. It became an emblem of Dominion of India in December 1947 and later became the emblem of the Republic of India on 26 January 1950, the day Indian Constitution came into force. It was designed by Dinanath Bhargava. It consists of 4 Asiatic lions, an elephant, a horse, a lion and a bull. The 4 Asiatic lions, which are seated back to back, imply power, courage, confidence and pride. The slogan Satyameva Jayate, which is engraved below the national emblem, means the truth alone triumphs. The emblem forms a part of the official letterhead of the Government of India and appears on all Indian currency as well. The Ashok Chakra on its base features in the center of the national flag of India.
The Ashoka Chakra. India has many different symbols, but one of the most famous is the Ashoka Chakra. The Ashoka Chakra is the depiction of the Dharma Chakra, which is a wheel represented with 24 spokes. It is called so as it appears on many of Ashoka the Great's edicts, the most famous being the lion capital. The most visible use is in the flag of India, where it is shown in a navy blue color on a white background. The circular Ashoka Chakra illustrates the progressiveness of our country towards the future. The 24 spokes of the Ashoka Chakra inspires every one of us to work tirelessly for 24 hours, serving our country for the benefit of all.
The lotus flower is a symbol of purity, beauty, majesty, grace and richness. Because of its significance and popularity in ancient traditions, scriptures and mythology, the lotus flower is chosen as the national flower of India. National emblem of India, which was adopted on 26 January 1950, stands on full-bloomed inverted lotus flower, showing the importance of the flower. In India, lotus flower is considered as a symbol of triumph. Thus, it also represents long life, honor and good fortune. The lotus flower is deeply imbibed with symbolism of Indian philosophy. In his essay, The Secret of Work, Swami Vivekananda impressed upon the significance of lotus leaves as a symbol of spiritual detachment by saying, "Just as water cannot wet the lotus leaf, so work cannot bind the unselfish man by giving rise to attachment to results." The most important thing about lotus is that even after growing in murky water, it is untouched by its impurity. On the other hand, the lotus denotes purity of heart and mind.
Vande Mataram is the national song of India and was published in the year 1882. It played a vital role in the Indian independence movement and it was first sung by Rabindranath Tagore in 1896 at the Calcutta Congress session. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay wrote the lyrics of Vande Mataram well before he penned the novel Anandamat, a Bengali fiction. The first 2 verses of the song were adopted as the national song of India in October 1937 by the Congress Working Committee. On 24 January 1950, the Constituent Assembly of India has adopted Vande Mataram as a national song of India. The title Vande Mataram means, "Mother, I bow to thee." Let's listen to the beautiful rendition of the national song Vande Mataram.
by the beautiful rendition of our national song in that mesmerizing voice.
The Parliament. The Parliament House in New Delhi, also known as the Sansad Bhavan, is the seat of the Parliament of India. This prime building of India houses the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. This huge building, designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens and Sir Herbert Baker, took 6 years to complete the construction. The unique circular structure of our Parliament stands out from the other government buildings around the world and is considered to be an architectural marvel. The building has a diameter of 560 feet and covers nearly 6 acres. At its center is the Central Hall, where the transfer of power took place when India gained independence from the British. The Indian Parliament is an expression of the faith that the people of India have in the principles of democracy. It is truly the most important building of independent India.
The Royal Bengal tiger is the national animal of India. Its scientific name is Panther tigris. It is a symbol of strength, agility, and grace. Royal Bengal tigers are majestic, regal, and lethal at the same time. They are one of the most distinguished carnivores found among the Indian fauna. They are known for their mystic and charming features that set them apart from the rest of the wild animals found anywhere in India. It is these qualities that make Royal Bengal tiger India's national animal.
National Bird of India. Peacock is the national bird of India. It is symbolic of regrowth and rejuvenation, royalty, respect, honor, and integrity. They are also a symbol of beauty, love, and passion. In 1963, the peafowl was declared the national bird of India because of its rich religious and legendary involvement in Indian traditions. The peacock represents the very essence of Indian philosophy. This bird is one of the most recognizable birds in the world.
National currency. The Indian rupee is the official currency of India. The issuance of the currency is controlled by the Reserve Bank of India. The immediate precursor of the rupee is the rupiah, the silver coin minted during the rule of Sher Shah Suri. In 2010, a new symbol was officially adopted. It was derived from the combination of the Devanagari consonant Ra and the Latin capital letter R without its vertical bar. The parallel lines at the top are said to make an allusion to the tricolor Indian flag, which also depicts an equality sign which symbolizes the nation's desire to reduce economic disparity. The new symbol helps in distinguishing the Indian rupee from the similarly named currencies of Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, and Indonesia. The symbol reflects ever-increasing economic links between India and the world.
The national anthem, which rouses the hearts and spirits of all Indians and resonates within the core of each individual. The melody, composed by Rabindranath Tagore, which is sung to recall and reminisce the rich past of the nation. The tunes that reinvigorates national symbolism and puts the grandeur of our national heritage on the world stage to showcase.
Thank you, students, for enlightening us. Well, it is now time to be wowed by the artistic skills of our students from grades 5 to 8 who have sent in their drawings for the Indian Republic Day. Thank you, students, for sending in your beautiful drawings. The violin is called the queen of all musical instruments. May I now call upon Vrinda Ajit to enthrall us with a beautiful, melodious, patriotic music. Thank you, Vrinda, for that impressive performance. We would now like to talk about some of the activities and ceremonies performed on this historic day every year and share some valuable information on the Constitution of India. As part of the Republic Day celebrations, the students of Class 8 will now conduct an interactive quiz session for all of you.
First Republic Day in India. It was a chilly Thursday morning on January 26, 1950. The air was charged with excitement. Delhi had been preparing for weeks for this day. The rehearsals for the event had started since it was, after all, a historic day. The day when India would declare itself a sovereign democratic republic and the first president of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, would be installed in office. We, the students of Class 8, are here to present a short quiz on Republic Day.
Hi, my name is Kritika Karthikeyan.
I am Richa Patel.
I am Nikhil Nair.
My name is Prapti Muthukumaran.
The first question. When is Republic Day celebrated in India and when did India become a republic?
We celebrate Republic Day on the 26th of January every year, and India became a republic in 1950.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Great. Who is known as the father of the Indian Constitution? Is it Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar? Yes, that's the correct answer.
Where is the Grand Parade held on the Republic Day? The Republic Day Parade, first held in 1950, has been a yearly ritual. The parade marches from Rashtrapati Bhavan along the Rajpath in New Delhi. Several regiments of Army, Navy and Air Force, along with their bands, march to the India Gate. The parade lasts for 3 days.
Where does the Republic Day Parade in India begin and where does it end?
It begins at the Rashtrapati Bhavan and ends at the India Gate.
Yes, that is also the correct answer.
Sir, I think they were very important questions. And they I think ought to be answered. And answered categorically. I do maintain that this resolution, whether it is intended to bring about the result or not.
The next question, identify the voice. He is a very significant person we all acknowledge on this day.
The man speaking is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.
Yes, that is the correct answer. The person on the left, as you might have guessed, is Dr. Ambedkar presenting the final draft of the Constitution to X, the person on the right. Who is he? What is his significance in the making of the Constitution?
It's Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was the President of the Constituent Assembly of India.
Yes, that is the correct answer. The person in the middle is Charlie Chaplin, famous comic and actor. He and the other man in this picture almost met with a car accident in Switzerland where they evaded death by a hair's breadth. Identify the man and the lady in the picture. You have a hint, they both are related.
The people in the picture are both the Prime Ministers of India. The lady is Indira Gandhi and the man is Jawaharlal Nehru.
Who unfurls the national flag of India on Republic Day?
Is it the President of India who unfurls the flag?
Yes, that's the correct answer. Wonderful. What is the governing principle of the Indian Constitution?
It is of the people, by the people and for the people.
Yes. Who was the chief guest of the first Republic Day celebration?
The chief guest of the first Republic Day celebration was Sukarno, the Indonesian president.
Yes, it's the correct answer. Good job.
How many gun salutes are given during the Republic Day?
It is 21 gun salutes.
That's the correct answer. Good job. Which ceremony marks the end of Republic Day?
The beating retreat marks the end of all Republic Day celebration.
That's the correct answer. Well done. Is the Indian Constitution the longest handwritten constitution? Who has written it?
Yes, the Constitution of India is the longest handwritten constitution of any country in the world.
Prem Bihari Narendra Saxena, a noted calligraphist, was chosen for the task.
And it's stored in a helium-filled case in the Parliamentary Library.
Correct.
Thank you, students. Indian dancers are known to be energetic, colorful, and full of life. And our talented young dancers are waiting to do just that.
हो सकते मैं जावा मेरी दिल जानिया मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कम तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी जीती रहो जीतती रहो थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है, ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। प्यारबाज हम, जानसाज हम, इश्कबाज दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले। यूं तो सीधे बड़े, कभी चाहे तो हाथों से लेते लकीरें चुरा। ओ हमको परवाह नहीं, जो भी कहता है कहने दे, जग ये भला या बुरा, जैसी भी मर्जी हो हमारी, करते हैं ऐसी होशियारी, पर दिल से यार जो ने पुकार तो जान सार कर डाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, उंगली पे सबको नचा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
That was a delightful performance. Thank you. May I now request our respected Principal Sir to address the gathering.
A very good morning to one and all, my beloved children and my committed team members. Today we are marking the celebration of Indian Republic Day, which is celebrated on 20th January of every year. The celebration is to remember the day when the Constitution of India came into effect after India gained independence after a very long freedom struggle. A salute of 21 guns and the unfurling of the Indian national flag by Dr. Rajendra Prasad heralded the historic birth of the Indian Republic on that day. Republic Day of India, ever since the historic day, January 26th, is celebrated with festivities and patriotic fervor all around the country. The meaning of republic is that a country usually governed by elected representative of the people and the president. January 26th is significant for the country's political history, and it is the day when the country formally adopted its constitution in 1950. It replaced the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India, and thus turning the nation into a newly formed republic. When we live in this era, when we live literally, quote unquote, globally, the thought of Republic Day become very prominent. When we talk about Republic Day, the most important aspect of our constitution is the preamble of Indian Constitution and its introductory statement. Dear children, I would like to share with you these few lines from the preface or the preamble now. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure all its citizens justice in terms of social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status, of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. We need to be good citizens with true civic sense, and then only we'll be able to grow as a global citizen with a wider sense of civic behavior. My beloved children, let us promise today that through this education we'll be emerging out into wonderful human beings who can be true citizens of the globe. I wish each and every one of you a very proud and happy Republic Day in advance. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. May I now call upon our senior mistress, ma'am, to propose the vote of thanks?
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Headmistress, HODs, coordinators, teachers and my dear students. Be it a big ship or a small one, we have to set sail to cross the most turbulent waters. On this Republic Day, this large ship, India, is sailing through its roughest weather conditions. But we will not turn back. We will emerge. I feel honored to propose this vote of thanks on this special day on behalf of the FAIPS fraternity. First and foremost, we express our deep sense of gratitude to our dear principal, Mr. Ravi Ayunoli, who is always a motivation for all of us to excel. I would like to thank our Vice Principal, Ms. Vinita Munshi, for coming up with this great initiative to plan this assembly. I wholeheartedly thank our Headmistress, Ms. Harvinder Anand, for being there for us whenever we are in need. My heartfelt gratitude goes to the HOD of English, Ms. Matagi Prabhakar, and all the English teachers dealing with classes 5 to 8 for taking great efforts for the successful organization of our school's Republic Day celebrations. The AMD department was of immense help for arranging the dance and props for the same. Thank you so much for all the support extended. The Deputy Council students did a remarkable job in recording, editing and arranging the segments in the most harmonious way. Thank you so much, children. We would love to express gratitude to the Timetable Department for their cooperation. Mr. Ramesh was of immense help in arranging the mics and lights throughout. Thank you, Ramesh ji. Last but not the least, we thank all our students and their parents for taking a lot of effort for the success of this great celebration. All your efforts are praiseworthy. Thank you one and all once again. Jai Hind, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivational words. Before we conclude for the day, let's sing aloud the Indian national anthem with great pride. May the Indian tricolor continue to fly high. Students, please rise for the anthem.